guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. As you can see from the title, this video is very exciting because I got the opportunity to tour the Lush Factory, which is absolutely insane. It was such a surreal experience, and I actually got to do it with Brittany, which was so exciting. I just want to give a huge thank you to Lush for having us and letting us make bath bombs and ocean salt and touring us around. It was the best day ever, and it was such a cool experience to see everyone that works there and know that all the products are actually handmade, and there's so much work that goes into each and every product. And sometimes you don't realize that when you're buying it in store. Before I talk about Lush anymore, I wanted to give you guys a quick reminder that my last video was a huge Christmas giveaway and holiday gift guide. So if you haven't seen that yet, definitely click the link in the description box below to go watch that after this video, as well as I'm actually doing a collab away this month, and it's going to be really awesome because I'm doing it with 2 other girls, and you can win a collab with us, which is super cool, and I will have the link to that video in the description box below. And if you're new here and you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I would absolutely appreciate that, and I would love you guys so much for it. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat, because I did a bunch of behind the scenes from this day on my Snapchat and my Insta stories and stuff, so you don't want to miss other fun opportunities that I get to see behind the scenes stuff, because some of those boomerangs were really great, I thought, in my opinion. So yeah, you should definitely follow me on my social media. But basically for this video, I'm going to be talking through kind of what we did and kind of voicing over all the little clips I have. Huge thank you to Cody for filming this for me. I would not have been able to get these amazing shots without him, and it actually gave me the opportunity to really focus on what they were saying about the product, so hopefully I can give you guys some fun facts throughout the video. And also Brittany, again, was there too, so definitely check out her video. I will have it linked in the description box below. We basically did all the same things, but she got different footage, so definitely go check out her video after you're done watching this one. And I think that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get into the Lush Factory Tour. The day we got to tour Lush was actually the first snowfall of the year, so it felt like we were going into Santa's workshop, and there was Christmas music playing, so it was very fitting. The first room that we went into was the compounding room, and this is basically where all the products are first started, so all the ingredients is mixed, and it's kind of the base of all their products.
A new version of melting marshmallow moments. They used to come, they also used to be shaped like large kind of like cupcakes, okay. But then they kind of redesigned them when we came out with our flagship shop in London at Oxford Street. Okay. And the idea was they wanted to have this grand display that had almost kind of like a, when you go into a chocolate shop and you want to grab like a cup of like a chocolate covered cherry, and you want like caramel, and you just like fill up a bag. That's kind of the idea they want to go with these like little ones. And like before you know it, you have like 3 bags full, and you're like, okay, cool. A product made in our Japanese factory or Australian factory. It's all being sourced from the same place, and really a lot of Lush's like ethics when it comes to our buying policy came from really digging deeper into the sourcing of our essential.
The next little section we got to see was the soap making room, and this was so cool because if you guys have ever seen any of the Lush soaps, they're pretty much works of art. They are huge, and then you just break off a chunk and pay for that, but they really take the time, and all of the things in this room were so pretty.
Big challenge with products like these, because when we ship to places like Arizona, it's just like sometimes that will end up in goop. We actually ship most of our shipments in the summertime wrapped in thermal wrap with dry ice, so it's kind of like its own mobile little fridge.
The reason he was talking about the products melting is because the soap room also is with the bath melt thing, so those products can melt. And then we moved on to this little machine which puts on the labels for all the face masks. At this time, they also put on the sticker that has the fresh buy date with the person's picture, and the picture of the person is the compounder that actually created that batch of product, which is super cool, and I always love looking at those because I think it's so cool that they actually put their face on it. And apparently some people will only buy from certain compounders, so they always check the products in store to make sure it's from the person that they want to purchase from, which I think is super cool as well. And after that, we basically got to go into another room and make ocean salt, which was so cool. And so we had all the products laid out, and we had to actually heat a bunch of stuff up and melt it down in these huge pots. For those of you that don't know what ocean salt is, it's a really nice exfoliating product from Lush, and it has a bunch of sea salt in it and a whole bunch of other products, and it really leaves your skin super smooth. I really like it, and it's a really nice product from them. So basically we had to have 2 pots that were melting down things and adding ingredients as she told us to, and I didn't know, but this product is actually infused with grapefruit, so that is what I'm doing here in the other pot. So basically we had 2 pots and we were mixing and melting things down, and then in a third pot we had some more ingredients. I can't quite remember what everything is, but there's like coconut and cocoa butter. I think there's coconut butter. Yeah, it smelled like coconut for sure, and there's like vodka in this. It's a really neat product, and it was really cool to put it all together, but it does have to actually sit overnight. So we went ahead and poured all the hot ingredients and then just left that one, and then actually grabbed one that had been sitting overnight. And when I went to stir it, it was so difficult and like super gross here. I don't know what that is that we're adding. I can't remember, but it was really cool, and once you actually fluff it up and add the salt, it really comes to like a marshmallow consistency, as if you're making like a bunch of Rice Krispies. I just love the fact that it became so fluffy. It was really fun, and we actually got to scoop out some product from this batch into pots for us to keep ourselves, which was so nice and so cool because this is probably the freshest ocean salt ever. And then you just added the little blue ocean salt topping and you are complete with the ocean salt. After that, we headed over to a different building that was very close, but this is the ballistics building, and that means bath bombs, and I was beyond excited for this part because I love bath bombs. It's probably my favorite product from Lush, and they are so much fun to make, and everyone in this room was just working on Christmas bath bombs and other new bath bombs that are coming out. It was so cool, and it smelled so heavy. Everyone in there was so nice and so kind and super helpful because we actually got to make a bunch of bath bombs ourselves. So the first one I'm making here was the intergalactic one, which some of them are kind of hard to make and some of them go through a ton of processes because there's so much detail that goes into them. Sometimes they have to add different colors first, let that set, and then continue on. And there's also inserts. If you guys haven't seen any of the bath bombs that kind of have something in the center that has to be placed, obviously. So there's a lot of care and time that goes into these, but it's really fun for us. I had a great time doing this one. This one is the Shoot for the Stars, I believe. So this one has just your regular bath bomb mix, and then it also has these little gold stars in there that are super moisturizing, and then you can put 3 on the outside and then 1 goes in the middle, which is kind of cool. The next one we made was a pressed bath bomb, and I believe this one is called the Tisty Totsty. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it has roses in it, or little bits of rose petal. It was very fragrant, and this one is a really nice scent. I liked making that one, and as you can see, it's a little bit more of a different process because you just press it into the mold rather than combining it into a ball shape. This next one, which is Never Mind the Ballistics, is a little bit more of a longer process because you actually take the yellow and then you actually have to make a circle in the middle and then insert that little orange and yellow thing on the inside, and then that has to sit overnight, and then after that you dip it in this liquid substance that is kind of waxy but also reminds me of chocolate fondue, and this kind of hardens and it looks like ice cream or something. They look so cool. So I actually got to keep just the yellow one, and that was really awesome. So after that, we went into our last little section, and this is the bubble section, and that's what they call it, which is awesome. So this is where they make all the bubble bars, and they were working on a bunch of magic wands, and there's a lot of detail that goes into these ones because you can see that there's glitter and other little bits, and then there's also the Candy Mountain ones, and they just showed us a bunch of them. And we actually got to make one that isn't coming out yet, so that is what we are doing here, but you can't see what it is because it's a secret, and that's going to be coming out, I think, for Valentine's Day, which is really awesome. And we were kind of a part of their assembly line, which was really cool, and I really enjoyed it. It was pretty fun, and yeah, so this is basically the last thing that we got to do. As you guys can tell from the glitter flying around in the air, we were put on glitter duty, which was so awesome because you can never have too much glitter. So basically we just took the magic wand and dipped half of it into the glitter, and that is what gave it the glitter coating. It was a really fun job. I quite enjoyed that one as well. And that is pretty much the end of the tour.
Huge thank you to Lauren and the PR team at Lush for giving us the most warm welcome and giving us those customized shirts that were so cool, and just having us, because it was honestly one of those things that you never dream of doing, and the opportunity
came about, and it was really awesome, and I had a really great time, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the video and seeing the behind the scenes of all your favorite Lush products, because the fact that everything is handmade and you guys can tell now that everything is made with love and so much care. It is such a cool brand, and I really want you guys to go and support this brand. If you don't buy Lush stuff, definitely go check out a Lush store and buy a bath bomb and, you know, give it as a Christmas gift this year, because you know that everything's made with love, and I think that's super cool. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see you lovelies in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.